Hi, welcome to our channel. This is Green Educational Consult. Today, we want to talk about the new visa rule that will be announced by the US government that is going to affect a lot of Ghanaian and Nigerian students, or those who are holding B1, B2, K1, K2, K3, K4 visa. Okay, so this is something that you want to be aware before making a move. So now let's explain this. Those who are yet to get a visa, this rule apply to you. And those who have already gotten their visas, this rule does not apply to you. Okay, so as of 8th July, if your visa have been approved before 8, then you don't have to worry. Or if you're already in the US, then you don't have to worry. But if your visa expired and your program has ended, then this rule will apply to you. It means that you have to apply for a new visa. Okay, so it's a bit technical, so you want to pay attention to what I'll come to tell you today. All right, so let's look at the new item, the news that have been published by myjoyonline.com. So myjoyonline.com says new US visa rules. Most Ghanaians now limited to single entry 3 months visas. All right, so let me explain that to you. Well, so according to the US Department of State Bureau of Consular Affairs, holders of A-class visas, primarily diplomats and government officials, will continue to receive multiple entry visas with validity ranging from 24 to 60 months. Okay. And then we also have K1, K2, K3, K4. They also will have single entry. So K1 is for those who, let's say we call it fiancé visa. So if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend in the US, you're planning to marry, when you approve K1, you have 90 days to apply for a green card. So for these people, they are cool because if you apply for a green card, you are not allowed to travel out of the US. So for them, this news does not have any negative impact on them. Now let's look at what concerns us. Let's look at the F1 visa holders who are typically enrolled in full-time academic programs in the US. Okay, will now be issued visas that allow for only one entry, okay, and expire after 3 months. So what this means is that as a student, let's say you're going for a PhD program, they'll give you like 4 or 5 years visa. That was before the 8th July. But now you are given only 3 months and only one entry. It means that you cannot leave the US once you enter. If you leave, it means you have to reapply for another visa. And also means that you can't go to conference in different country. So that's what the law is saying. So you want to take time and plan very well. I know some of you are working, you are CEOs, you are managers, and you have to return every holidays. So you have to plan very well, because if you leave, you have to apply for another visa, which is expensive, and also you're not sure if you are going to get approval. That's something that you want to look at. We are told 21% of Ghanaians who are F1 visa holders are not returning after their program. So this is some of the reasons why they're taking these actions. So I'll be explaining to you what the visa and also I-20 means. You know, when you got your admission, the university gave you I-20. That's what you use to apply for your visa. So I want to explain it to you very well so that you understand what it means. It doesn't mean that when your 3 months ends, it means you have to leave the US. No, you can still remain in the US and do your program. It's when you finish school that you have to leave. And after 3 months, let's say you are going to do a PhD program and you are being given 3 months, it means that you have to stay in the US. You cannot leave. If you leave, you have to apply for another visa. So let's look at the differences here. All right. So for the visa, when you are approved a visa, it means that the visa takes you to the US border. So the border is located at the airports. Okay. So it just allows you to the airports, and on the day of arrival, they are going to stamp that visa for you. Okay. That allows you to enter the US. Okay. The visa allows you in and out. Okay. Now for the I-20 is a certificate of eligibility issued by your US school. It's like an invitation. Okay, I've given admission to you. this is a document I'm giving to you for you to come to the US. You used to apply for the visa. Okay. Now, the I-20 play a big role whilst you are in the US. Okay. So the I-20 will show how long your program is. So if your program is 4 years, the I-20 will be issued up to 2029, but your visa will be given to you for 3 months. So it means that you have if it's 4 years, it means that your I-20 will say it's 4 years, but your visa will be 3 months. Okay. But even if after the 3 months and you still observe the school rules, you go to class, you have not violated any US rule, and your I-20 is still effective, you don't have to worry. Okay. So the visa only allows you in and out, but the I-20 keeps your status effective to the end of your program. Okay, so the I-20 confirmed that you are eligible to study in the US. So if it's 4 years, that 4 years you can be in the US. So your visa can expire. Your visa can expire. Okay, but your I-20 can keep you in the US because your program is 4 years. Okay, so the I-20 authorizes you to stay for the length of your program. That is correct. That's period. You don't need much explanation of this. So for the visa, it's appears as a stamp in your passport. It can also expire while you are in the US. Okay, so this is something that you want to be clear. So, and we receive a lot of questions from students who are saying, so if my program is 4 years and I'm being given just 3 months visa, does that mean that I have to return and apply for a new visa? No, you don't have to return. Your I-20 is what will keep you in the US. So I hope that is clear. So these are another group of people that. So let's look at people who have been affected. So the F1 is for it's a student visa. Okay, so if you are married or if you have a child, your child will have F2. So the F2 is depending on F1. So whatever affects F1 also affects F2. Okay, we also have M1 visa. So this for vocational students. Okay, they also for and are the same non-immigrant visa. We have B2 and we have B1. Okay, so these people are also going to been affected by the new policy. All right. Now we have C1, Q, H3, and all these people. They are all non-immigrant visas. It means that they have only one entry. So this is something that you want to pay attention to before making a move. If you are someone, you have a job that mandates you to return every holiday, it means you have to look at your plan very well. Maybe you have to apply to another country, because once you leave, you have to apply for a new visa. All right. So if you have any questions you want to ask, feel free to message me and I'll be able to advise you on what to do. This is not a chance, this is not a time for you to take a chance. You have to make sure that you plan very well and then you don't get caught up with this new policy. All right, it's expensive, of course. There's no doubt about that. There's nothing you can do at this stage. So we advise you to plan your trip very well so that you don't get caught up. And so for your visas, continue applying. If you are yet to apply, this shouldn't disturb you. Apply for your visa, and if you get approved, you come in and stay, finish your program, and return. If you have any other thing to do, if you want to move to another country, that is fine. So thank you for staying with me at this time. Feel free to send me messages, anything you want me to answer. I'll be free. I'll be happy to help you. So please subscribe to our channel and follow our YouTube page, Green Educational Consult. We are on Facebook, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, we are TikTok, we are also on YouTube as well. Follow our channel and we'll be glad. Leave your question behind